Alright, what's going on everybody? So a few days ago, we finally got some more information on the upcoming Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid shoot 'em up game. Publisher Bushy Road and developer Kaminari Games has announced the Japanese release date, pricing, and special edition version of the game. The game will launch on PS4 and Switch on March 24, 2022, with the standard edition costing 4,680 yen, which is around $40 as I expected. The limited edition, which will include a special box, guidebook, and PR card, will cost 5,680 yen, which is around $50. No word yet on a release date outside Japan or whether the limited edition will be made available here in the US. There was also new information released regarding some of the features, story, gameplay, and unlockables. The game will follow an original story where Toru, Kana, Elma, and Lukua get swallowed up by a cursed computer while visiting Takeya's house upon Kobayashi getting an email. They must beat all the games on the computer in order to escape. I think this is a cool setup, but it would have made more sense if they didn't limit the gameplay to just being a shooter given the premise. Something disappointing to note is that it seems as though Toru, Kana, and Elma are the only ones that are going to be playable, despite Lukua being on the cover. It's possible that Lukua's dragon form is too big and that they couldn't find a way to include her, but if that were the case, they could have just scaled the character down. I don't think a lot of people would have complained. At the very least, she should have been a support character. Anyway, we now know a few things about the gameplay mechanics. You can switch between characters freely, and if I'm understanding correctly, health is shared among characters, meaning you can't just switch if your health drops to 0. As you defeat enemies, the dragon gauge will build up, which will allow you to transform into their dragon forms. I'm not sure whether the Choro-gon breath attacks activate immediately upon transforming, or if you have to attack manually, in which case it seems like you can attack up to 3 times. Outside of that form, you'll have access to a long range and a close range attack. There is also a temporary powered up state called Gekirin Spark, translated as Reverse Scale Spark, which quote makes you stronger and sexier. In order to activate Reverse Scale Spark, you must meet certain requirements. Unfortunately, they still haven't released any gameplay. We only have a few screenshots from the official website and Twitter, as well as 2 low-resolution screenshots to go off of from Famitsu that was released a few days after the initial announcement. There seems to be quite a few things to unlock as you play the game. The game will feature 5 endings, which unlock based on your final score. Additionally, there will be memory fragments, mini-dramas, and over 30 original illustrations to unlock. I imagine that the mini-dramas and memory fragments could be done in a visual novel style since the game will feature full voice acting. I know this might be wishful thinking given that this is a lower budget title, but I hope that they could get the English voice cast for release in the US. I assume the memory fragments will be similar to the mini-dramas, which will focus on the daily life of Kobayashi, Toru, and everyone else. It's worth noting that some of the illustrations will be done by the original manga artist whose name I can never pronounce, as well as other notable artists. That's all the information that we got for now. I'm not sold on the game yet. I'm hoping that they'll release some gameplay soon. Let me know what y'all think about this game now that we got more details on it, and thank you guys for watching. I'm out of here. Peace.